it's time for seasonal favorites again. Yeah, I didn't think 3 months would pass by that fast. It feels like winter just ended and now it's about to be summer, which means now we get to talk about what the fuck did I wear a lot in spring. And guess what, guys? There's no lipstick involved. Literally the little box I have right here with all my lovelies. Oh, my dress is on there. With all these lovelies, this little box has no lipstick in it. Because I've been wearing bare lips a lot or some lip balm because spring and my allergies means I'm wiping my face a lot. But I do have fun things. So first things first, something I should have been doing a defuck is on for a while is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and my shade, the one I'm wearing it right now too, is Y455. Not 445, but 455. And it's really lightweight and comfortable. I didn't think I'd like it since I have oily skin, but it turns out that it's pretty okay on oily skin. Like you can see, I am shiny in a couple different places, but it's still really lightweight and good. The only thing is that I'm still wearing yellow undertoned foundations, and I'm pretty sure like I am neutral cool, so I need something a little closer to pink rather than yellow and gold. So I do look a little off, I admit that. Another thing that I've been loving all spring is, if you've seen the defuck is and the Makeup for Dummies and Contour and Highlight, my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Chiseled to Perfection palette in medium to deep. This has been amazing because it's gotten me into contouring and highlighting my face a bunch and getting all that definition in without a lot of work. It's so good for darker skin too, and it comes with a cute little brush, so I've been loving it. Usually I normally just sculpt my face with this shade right here, but sometimes, you know, if I want to go in and go ham, I will grab deep mocha instead of medium mocha and kind of put them together, blending the darker one out with the lighter one. And they're like, the difference between them, like I'm going to show you guys really quick a swatch of the two. These don't lock up like my Looksy Beauties. Now you're going to look at my hand and you're going to say, wait, where's medium? Medium is here. It's so subtle, but when it's built up on my face, you can see it sculpting my face ever so slightly, which is perfect. Speaking of highlighting, contouring, highlighting the shit out of my face, I have been loving, I grabbed my Correct Click from Cover Effects, but you know what, it actually counts too. But the clicks from Cover Effects have been awesome. Specifically, my Correct Click in orange, which is what I use if you've seen the defuck is on it. Most of the stuff has a defuck is, and the orange one, which is for color correcting my mouth and the dark spot on my cheek, which you can't see because I'm wearing foundation. And then this is the Enhanced Click, which is a highlighter click, and you can't really see it, so I'm going to swatch it for you right here on the back of your hand. This one is in Golden Peach, and that shit is gorgeous. I have tried the whole rub it with your finger and apply thing. I don't like that. I like to just swipe that shit on my face and blend that out with my finger. And then if it gives you a nice natural feeling glow, you want to go hardcore, top it with a Looksy Beauty. Get done for the rest of the day. Another thing, speaking of glow, we're just going to keep segueing. Wow, it looks a little dirty, but this is my NYX Ombre blush in Strictly Chic #2, and this is so gorgeous. Can you see this? Can you see how it's like light to dark because it's ombre, right? So what I do is I take the bottom half for blush and the top half for a highlighter on a lazy day, and it's just perfect. It's a shimmery blush, so it's going to give you a flush. It's going to make you glowy and shiny during the day. So if you're not about that life, you really should not be touching it. Then the only thing I will say is the displays. So this is the top of the blush and this is the bottom of the blush. And then obviously you can just swirl it all together and get all of it. The only thing I will say is that these are like one of the more expensive NYX items. They're like, I want to say they're vastly approaching $10, but they are 8 grams of product, so that's pretty nice actually. But the packaging is super duper simple, which with all the new stuff they've released, everything has gotten really nice packaging, and then this, which is very plain. But honestly, I can see people depotting the hell out of these really quick. I think you can feel like a little spot in the back of this where you can depot it and just go on with your day. Speaking of NYX, I'm gonna play the Segway game for the next couple days. This looks absolutely gross, but that's how much I use it. This is my NYX eyebrow cake powder, and dude, I beat the hell out of it. It's got dips, and I use the one in dark brown to brown, and I use it for my eyebrows. I use the dark brown to do the tails, and the light medium brown to fill the fronts, and mix them together to fill the centers. This is my favorite eyebrow powder. The wax is okay. Honestly, if you need your darker color to stick as you do your tails, that's cool, but it kind of leaves a little more of a greasy feel. But honestly, I've been doing my brows with these most of the time. Get those gaps closed, get it all filled up. It is perfect, and I love the fuck out of it. Speaking of dark brown, yeah, I'm just gonna be awkwardly winking at you now. The MAC lip liner in Chestnut, I've been using the shit out of it to, mostly with my nudes. I have to sharpen it, but obviously you got, I feel like you've seen it before, but if you haven't, here's a swatch of it. Say brown, dark brown, warm lip liner. I use it with my nudes. I use it with, sometimes I use it with Bow and Arrow from Kat Von D, that new Maybelline lipstick I got. Sometimes with my lip gloss. Speaking of lip gloss, do you like my lip gloss? I like my lip gloss too. But I've been using it a lot in spring to kind of just darken up my nudes or any kind of color I have, just to kind of make it kind of fit more with my skin. I mean, I can wear Bow and Arrow by itself, but with a little bit of lip liner, it kind of comes down to like where it's gonna look like that's what it's supposed to look like. And that is my spring favorites. I try to get it through as quick as possible. If you like this video, you should leave a comment or a like. And if you really, really, really liked it, you can subscribe. I'm not gonna threaten you. I'm not gonna come and try to overline your lips. I don't got time for that shit. I think we're good. We're good? You and me, we're good? Alright, I will see you in the next video.